Hello, greetings, my friends. I am called to come back and speak very briefly today. For it is important to be one step inside, one step outside of the world, to always remain. Not in the world. For there is 5 states of mental emotional frequency that we have qualified, which is beta, alpha, theta, delta, and gamma. And when we live exclusively at our sense turn towards the outside world, we're in a beta state consciousness, very awakened to the physical sense and the outside world. But we have to learn to move into alpha, which is completely focused on the inside, yet completely aware of all that is going on within. And so it is important to maintain that alpha state, to always be inside, to always be one step outside of society, yet always able to move into action in the physical world. For if we are able to maintain this alpha state, when we go into a meditation, we can go into theta state. We can completely turn off the world of form, the world of ideas outside of us, and we go far deeper. Because if we live in beta states, then when we go into meditation, we just move into alpha states, but we still have all the world outside that is still there. So this is something that is important. We have to find the seclusion to learn to be with ourselves, to find this silence, this peace, this stillness within. And yet we're going to be called to return into society, to fulfill greater role in society. We do want to break free from dealing with conditioning and all kinds of conditioning, although it's easier to say than done, than to be done. To say to be completely let go of the mind. For yesterday, I was thrown back into my past. Long time, it's like the past was present, and we have to deal with it. And it's like, but you deal with it as needed. And then we need to integrate it. It's like I'm gonna pull a few cards. It's like for some time we feel the whole work is done, and then poof, all of a sudden something else comes up, and you feel like it's like I had to deal with this situation that I thought was healed decades ago. I mean, it was not a matter of healing. There was no pain associated to it, but it took space within my mind. It was very strange. And so the past is balance, equilibrium. The present, we need to overcome all doubts. And the future will be reconciliation. What we're working on now is generosity. And the outcome will be temperance. I'll let you interpret those intuitively. For it's like it's going to be millions of souls. There was a lot of people that left the planet this year due to. We're going to realize this coronavirus is not doesn't come from Batman. It's not from an animal. It comes from a lab that's been financed and planned. And all of that's going to come back to the picture. But a lot of people died this year, or will this year. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be exiting the planet. I just want to say that anybody that dies, regardless of the circumstances, it's part of their soul plan, and they chose that from a soul level to participate on whatever level, and everybody's received on the higher planes. It's like it's part of something that's death does not exist. There's only eternal life. We just evolve and grow. We have to at some point. But it's like if you see a doctor, the first thing he should tell you is you're gonna die. It's someday. It's like do not be afraid of it. It's part of the natural process of life, and there's nothing to fear. If we're afraid of dying, we will be afraid of living. But we want to enjoy our life while we're here, and it's like when we came here to this incarnation, it's like we were granted a grant to move into this very prestigious university, and then it's been so hard. So a lot of souls will decide to continue their schooling into another university. It will be less prestigious, less powerful maybe, but they will be more comfortable continuing the schooling of the third dimensional world on a younger planet. That will be a lot easier for them. So trust that every soul is like the life we have here is commanded by a higher force, a higher intelligence that is our soul. And so for a lot of people that will die this year who have died, it's like some of them died because of that flu, but a lot of them have died because of the confinement, have died because of the test, because of the vaccination, because of the mask. It's like and very soon the rats are going to be wanting to leave the ship. It's already happening. People that are deeply implicated within selling this program, they say no, don't do the vaccine, no, don't do the test, no, it's not me. I wasn't. We didn't know. We did the best we could, we're not responsible, when they actually, the medias and the government, all of them were co-conspirator in this process, and the responsibility is going to have to be established with that. Right now, it's like when a boat sinks, like all the rats wants to leave. They say, it's like the boat is sinking. So it's part of the process, and we shouldn't be worried about it. But it is because the ego wants to protect his belief. He has all kinds of judgment, and the ego wants to protect. But the more we look at a problem, the worse it gets. It will get worse and worse and worse the more we look at it. So remove your attention from the problem, and look at the beauty. See the beauty in life. Speak positive words and ignore the negative things that can come into your ears. So it's like the three monkeys of wisdom, and just see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. To be so you're really home free and protected if you can do that. Everybody has to find their own answers. Everybody has to find their own path. Doesn't mean we're not here for each other, but it's like it's very important that everybody find the alignment with their own soul, that has their own way to find them to this point of freedom, this alignment. And sometimes we feel there is always tomorrow. We're going to be able to do what we need to do today. We can always do it tomorrow. But in essence, what we do today condition what will happen tomorrow. What we do in one incarnation will condition the eternal future. Like Dante Alighieri, when he wrote the Divine Comedy, from a middle-aged consciousness, he explained that when it goes through the circle of hell, climb the mountains of purgatory, and then eventually ascend into the heavens. So just live your day well and do whatever you can. Maintain your frequency. It's very important to stay positive, to stay focused on joy. I'm going to pull a few cards. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. And thank you for following me on Instagram. The highest wisdom is the faithful heart. It's be true to yourself, be true to God, be true to your soul, be true to those you love. What we need to understand is the tribe, is this friendship, this connection. We're going to make new friends. There is this new vibration. A lot of our old friends, some of them have made the steps towards the freedom and the ascension and the fifth dimensional paradigm, and others have not. They're completely still in 3D, and those we don't have. We send them love and blessing, but we don't have that much to share. So there'll be new people that will be coming where we can share goals, share ideas, we can be relaxed and have fun with. So it's connecting to our tribe, and to call on to ask the angels to say we are ready to connect to our tribes. And eventually it's only one global family. And then what we need to do is to chop some woods. So just to be ready, to prepare ourselves, and to be ready for what is to come. There's only so much, and the outcome will be the orphan. The orphan means the closer we get to the point of freedom and the truth, the more disconnected we'll feel from the old third dimensional world. It's about finding our place in the world, reconnecting to the source, and for that we need to approach the precipice. There's going to be choices and decisions that will need to be made, and once they are made, we're going to go far. We're going to go very far into the light. So there is so much that we're going to start a brand new cycle. For there's a lot of advanced civilization, extraterrestrial civilization that are playing a very important role, and like Sirius, the Pleiades, the all kinds of that are well known. But there are some that are not known that wants to participate in this global ascension. Very advanced civilization, but they remain hidden. A lot of them have hidden themselves during the galactic wars because this place is very chaotic. There is reptilians, there is Orion, there is Anunnakis, there is Greys, there is all kinds of hundreds of other ones, the negative civilizations that are part of this, that try to steal the technology. And when a race becomes peaceful, it wants to remove themselves from the war zone, so to speak. So, but they're still coming in now, and they want to assist with their very advanced technology. But it's understandable that they won't disclose where they come from really, and they won't protect themselves and their civilization, because those dark forces, they will try to consume and destroy everything that they can. So it's like, but the earth is protected. We're very coming close to the judgment day. It's going to be very powerful. We're going to get close to the judgment day. For the wheel of reincarnation will be completely erased. For if we have enough ascended consciousness, or closer, we connected enough to God after we passed on, we don't need to be subjected to this wheel of incarnation. We go to God and then he asks us to come back down because of service, but it's not like, but a lot of people are unaware of that and of that connection, and so they get trapped into this eternal reincarnation with a complete loss of memory every time they come back. So it's like it takes a very long time to come out of the samsara. And this will no longer be. Already the dark souls are not able, because of decrease, to reincarnate through the earth. They are sent out to other planets that have volunteered to receive them. And so also I wanted to just say as just a final comment that the spiritual knowledge, for a very long time, there are many people that discover spiritual knowledge, but they used to gain power over others. They hold the knowledge to themselves, like the dark cabal. They know all kinds of things, but they use that to gain power over the world. But it will no longer work. They're gonna see that it's really working against them. When you have a spiritual knowledge in our time and age, the time of ascension, the more you share it, the more people get it, the faster we're gonna move to this ascension, and to be able to share not to hold on to the truth. If you hold on to a truth, it's because somebody you determine that somebody is not willing, not able, willing, able, or available, or able to receive it and understand it. So in order not to, it's not no use to give too advanced truth to somebody who's not ready to receive it. But then it's consideration. It's like it's consideration to assist the person in a way that's calibrated. But it's not like holding back the truth to gain power over others. It's like whatever you know, share it. It's like the more people get it, the faster we'll move into this fifth dimension. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. There was this song that went through my mind. This it's called "I Am Sailing" from Rod Stewart, but I haven't got the time to find the words. So I thought I sing this other song from it was Joe Cooker who used to sing that. It has the virtue to be a very short song, and since I'm a little bit pressed for time today, so let's sing a short song. It's called "You Are So Beautiful." You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. You're everything I hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Such joy and happiness you bring. Such joy and happiness you bring. Like a dream, a guiding light that shines in the night. Heaven's gift to me. You are so beautiful to me. I say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Such is truth. Truth is in the vision of the. For it's all relative to our ability to perceive the beauty that's already there, the truth that is already there, and the goodness that is already there. Truth, beauty, and goodness are which is Platonician, but it's also what the Christ brought. It's the principle of supremacy. We need to integrate what is true through the scientific understanding, what is beautiful through artistic understanding, and what is good through philosophical understanding. Well, I hope you find this message interesting, that you're having a good day. I thought I'd come and share this moment with you. And the card of the day is the decision. And do not postpone until tomorrow, basically. Do whatever you can today to prepare your day for the freedom of tomorrow. And she's here. She's like freeing the birds from the cage. And it's Jo Field. And she said, free yourself from anything that prevents you to move forwards. The need to purify. Unjustified worry induced by the lack of trust in yourself. So trust yourself and just you can go for it, and the universe will support you. The more you trust, the more you believe, you call on those forces, the more they will be behind you, and then eventually you just gotta pull on the sail, and then you'll be sailing into the rising sun. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.